Once upon a time, in a land not so far away, a story called Sparkle's Secret began. Once upon a time, nestled in a land of sparkling snow and lush green jungles, lived two extraordinary friends. There was Pola the Polar Puff, a cuddly snow bear with fur the color of the deep, dark turquoise sea, and ears as blue as the sky on a sunny day, and Tiko the jungle explorer tiger, always wearing his favorite green leaf hat. Pola loved icy adventures and giving the warmest, cuddliest hugs. Tiko, with his leaf hat and treasure map, dreamed of discovering the lost giggle gem. One day, as the friends were playing, they noticed something wasn't quite right. The northern lights, which usually danced across the sky in a colorful, twinkling show, were dim and sad. "Oh dear," squeaked Pola, her blue ears drooping. "Something is wrong." Tiko's stripes seemed to droop as well. "My map says..." He paused, peering at the map. "It says a very special sparkle is missing." They knew they had to find it. "To the dragon lair!" shouted Pola, her eyes sparkling with determination. "We need to bring back the sparkle." Tiko nodded eagerly, his tail swishing back and forth. They hopped into their rocket-shaped sled, ready for the mission. The sled zoomed across the snowy plains. The wind whistled past them as they went to the dragon lair, with Pola and Tiko cheering. The journey took them through the icy plains, where the snow sparkled like a million tiny stars, and then deep into the whispering woods, a place filled with tall green trees and chattering monkeys. Soon they arrived at the edge of a huge, vibrant jungle. "Wow," said Pola, her eyes wide. "This is the jungle!" Tiko's map began to spin in a circle. "This is going to be fun." As they entered the jungle, they realized this was where the problem was located. They needed to swing, and Tiko's vine-talking ability made him the expert. He spoke to the vines, which wrapped around trees, making a path to swing across the jungle. "Whee!" laughed Tiko, as he flew from one tree to another. Pola followed, carefully stepping from leaf to leaf, and even making a few snowflakes in special shapes to help them get across. Soon, they came upon a shimmering crystal cave. Inside the cave, the air was cold, and sparkling crystals hung from the ceiling. "Ooh, look at all the crystals," Pola exclaimed. "And it's so cold!" She quickly made a snowflake shaped like a star, to keep them both warm. Suddenly, they met a dragon. It was a very friendly dragon, but it looked sad. The dragon was also covered in ice. "Hello," the dragon rumbled in a gentle voice. "My name is Sparky, and I seem to have lost something." Pola and Tiko looked at each other, knowing they had to help. "We're here to help," said Tiko, with a big smile. "We're here to find the lost sparkle." Pola nodded. "We came all this way to help you find the special sparkle." Sparky looked surprised but happy. "The sparkle is in the lair, but it is hidden." They followed Sparky deeper into the cave. Pola used her snowflake-making skills to light their way, making snowflakes in the shape of hearts and even a rocket ship, just like their sled. Tiko, with his keen eyes, spotted tiny clues on the cave walls and even helped clear the ice from the cave entrance. They finally came to a hidden chamber. Inside, they found it. The missing sparkle. It was a beautiful, shimmering gem, glowing with a soft, warm light. "Wow," said Tiko. "This is it." Pola gasped. "This is the sparkle." "The sparkle is what makes the northern lights shine," said Sparky. "But without it, I can't breathe fire, and the lights can't dance." Pola and Tiko realized this was the secret. They knew what they had to do. Together, they carefully carried the sparkle back to the center of the dragon lair. Pola made a warm, cuddly hug, and as they placed the sparkle back, the northern lights burst into a dazzling display of color. Sparky breathed a gentle, warm breath, and the friends cheered. The world became warm again. "Now let's celebrate," said Pola, her blue ears wiggling with excitement. She got to work, carefully making the most delicious hot chocolate in the world. She mixed in a special snowflake, and soon they were all drinking hot chocolate. Pola, Tiko, and Sparky sat together, sharing warm hugs, happy and content. "We did it!" exclaimed Tiko. "We brought back the sparkle." Pola nodded, giving Tiko a warm hug. From that day on, the friends knew that by working together, they could solve any problem. They had found the sparkle, and learned that even the most difficult tasks are easier when you have friends to help. The northern lights shone brighter than ever, and the world was filled with warmth, friendship, and the joy of a job well done. They continued their adventures, always ready to help others and spread kindness, with a lesson learned: friendship and teamwork are the greatest treasures of all. And everyone knew that Pola made the best hot chocolate. Let's see what a great listener you are. Can you answer the following question? What was missing that caused the northern lights to dim? Let's see how you did. The answer is, a special sparkle was missing. You did a great job. And they all lived happily ever after. Thanks for listening. Come back soon.